Best of both worlds. Dolly Parton has been married for 54 years and I've never seen her husband not one time. Goals? Fun fact, Dolly Parton is not blonde. All her blonde do's are wigs. When she goes out with her husband because he doesn't want to be in the public eye, she has her real hair and wears more typical middle-aged southern lady outfits. And people just don't recognize her. She just Clark Kent's her way into maintaining a private life. And it's the way to go. People tend to not notice the small things when you're rushing around in public and all that, you know? So just change the hair color. It's smart. It's smart. Also, at the same time, isn't this like the whole premise of Hannah Montana? Hello and welcome to Kalbus. My name is Zen and today we're taking another delve into r/Tumblr. The kiddie pool version of Tumblr where you can just dip your toes in because you know if you go into the full deep end of that swimming pool, you're going to become a full degenerate. So let's just jump in, shall we? Italicized emoji. Sad face. Just discovered that iPhone users can't use italicized emojis. Can't see a frickin' what now? So sad face. Wait, you can do that? Hold on. Oh, I just switched to iPhone from Android. I didn't know you could do this. Oh, the potential I have just missed out on. No. Squinty eggplant. Girly drinks. Another weird thing about beer is that it has weird masculinity connections to it. Yeah, I'll get a beer. I don't want none of them girly drinks. Jimothy, you're just drinking wheat juice with a 5% alcohol content, and my mixed fruity girly drink is 40% alcohol and tastes great. No, yeah, 100%. This whole idea of, I don't want none of that fruity, drinky alcohol stuff. Dude, have you tasted it? Whilst you're over there drinking what is essentially bad-tasting bread water, I'm over here having something really nice and tasty, which most likely has more alcohol content in it. I'm gonna go for the thing that tastes good, thank you very much. I'm not even gonna touch on the whole idea of genderizing alcohol and all that, because, like, what's the point? People can drink anything. Oh, give me a good, I don't want none of them girly drinks. All right, here's a whiskey, but women drink whiskey. What's the point? It's just stupid. Drink what tastes good. It's not that hard. Hey, we're just trying to help here. Straight people should have to wear visitor badges when they go to gay bars. Why are heads so mad at this post? I thought you didn't want to get hit on at gay bars. Here's a solution. I don't know, something about that just doesn't sit right. It's most likely a joke. I'm fully aware of that, but at the same time, if that happens at gay bars, then at the same time, just other bars, you know, then do people just have to put on badges for visitors as well? It just seems impractical, is what I'm getting at. If you're going to a gay bar, you know what you're getting into, all right? Like, I've only ever been to a gay bar once, back when I was in college, and I went with a couple of friends, and I got hit on once, and it felt really nice, okay? When I mentioned I'm not interested, they were very understanding, and we actually had a nice little chat, and they were a lovely person. That was it. I actually really enjoyed going there, and I don't know why I didn't go back. Like, the people were so nice. I just realized how absolutely earth-shatteringly horny the internet at large would be for Darth Vader if the original trilogy came out right now. My god. Every facet of his character, the mask, he's tall, he chokes people, he's evil, good god, it would be apocalyptic! This website would be frickin' unusable! People are horny for Kylo Ren, and he's just an intentionally infinitely poopier version of Darth Vader who sucks freaking poop comparatively. Just imagine. So, imagine Star Wars came out now. Everybody's obviously drawing their fan and interpretation of Vader as these brooding anime men. So they can ship it with whomever of Luke, Layla, Han they find personally most attractive. Empire comes around, Darth is Luke's message me for the spoilers. Everyone purges their Luke Vader art and starts drawing him as a hot dad, slick back, salt and pepper hair, and a chiseled jaw, and then Jedi comes out and someone actually messaged me for spoilers. Oh god, the internet has just become a cesspool of just horniness. That's it. That's the end of that thought. It has. People just seem to jump on things, and it just seems like, hey, you do realize that the idea of this person, whilst they might look attractively hot, and some of their traits might be, them as a person is extremely bad. Why are you doing this? Like, straight up, Lady Demetresque from Resident Evil 8. What was it? 9 foot tall vampire lady who wants to mutilate and eat you. Straight up. Internet breaks of horniness. But she's thick and big booba. Cool, she's still gonna kill you. The internet needs to put its e-dong back in its e-pants. And the thing is, most of the people are out there are just being like memers and shitlords and all that kind of stuff. But no, there are some people who are dead serious. Oh, she could she would break you through the floor. If you're gonna treat this in a serious manner, you will seriously think about the ramifications. This is how it goes. If anyone is wondering what the profile Zootopia comic guy from back in the day is doing, he just posted a comic where Judy Hopps is JFK. I need to understand how this guy's brain works. What? Hold on. Who is this? I have no context to this, and I think that's what makes this 100% better. Why is Little Rabbit about to go and have really bad time? No, I don't want to know how this guy's brain works. I feel like there is like some message, there's some like deep lore here. I don't want to delve into this. I'm backing away. Next post. A cute girl told me she has lots of plants in her house, and I told her, for some freaking reason, damn, the oxygen at your place must be mad crisp, and somehow still got a number, so chase your dreams. Nothing is impossible, apparently. Yo, your oxygen be tasting crisp. Ooh, that percentage of oxygen in the air. Oh, I'm breathing clearly now I met you. God, I hate it. But smooth. It worked. Can there be more fun fantasy books for adults? Emphasis on fun. It's great there are so many stories for young readers about kids and teenagers having adventures and saving the world. I love that, but the desire for magic and wonder doesn't go away as you age. And I'm tired of this pretense that fantasy geared towards adults has to be dark and gritty and edgy. Adults want to escape too. We also want heartwarming stories about magical worlds and grand quests. I don't know why I've done it in a grandpa voice. Where are characters we can relate to, save the world, and learn important lessons along the way? We want stories that fill us with wonder and hope. Stories with happy endings. Fantastical worlds that contain more joy and goodness than suffering and cruelty. We still want those stories. Give us lighthearted fantasy for adult readers. Gosh frickin'. Oh, no, I agree. I went through many years of just reading all these kind of like more mature comics and stories and all this kind of stuff, and it just tears you down, really. Like, yeah, it's interesting and whatnot to think about it, but once you start reading about all these dystopian, apocalyptic, and just grim, dark, edgy kind of things, it just gets boring eventually, and you just realize, yeah, I mean, the morbid curiosity was fun for a little bit, and the negativity really, there's enough negativity in the world. Let's have fun things. Let's not focus on that stuff. Give us fun things to read and watch. They're so much more interesting to me. Don't get me wrong, like dark and edgy and all that kind of stuff, gritty, all that. Yeah, it has its place and it has a moment, but it should not be the primary focus. Let's have more fun things, please. God, I got heated about that. Hope they come soon. 2020, you have to wear this. 2021, now you have to wear this. Can't wait. Do I have to get my own, or is it provided? Government subsidized. Oh my god, the amount of people. Where did this come from? Like, I'm not against it, but where did it come from? Also, if it's government subsidized, hey, I'm still waiting on my package then, I guess? Hey, was it a sign up? Did they just send it to you automatically? What's the deal? I must have missed the memo. Can I have your attention? I can't imagine going on r/Tumblr. Why don't you just go on Tumblr? Actually, no, I realize it's for people who just want to see the funny posts and don't want to have to actually make an account on a new SOCMED site and find the right people to follow. Every social media farms Tumblr. It's just working the mines. That's right, I'm just doing my part. John Kalbus is putting in a hard day's work down the mines in Tumblr. Let's go. Adjectives in English absolutely have to be in this order: opinion, size, age, shape, color, origin, material, purpose, noun. So you can have a lovely little old rectangular green French silver whittling knife, but if you mess with that word order in the slightest, you'll sound like a maniac. It's an odd thing that every English speaker uses that list, but almost none of us could write it out. And as size comes before color, green great dragons don't exist. Wait, yeah, no, yeah, they do. Hold on. Before we go any further, I don't agree with that. It sounds a little bit weird to begin with, but it still works. Okay, let's jump back in. Things English speakers know, but don't know we know. What? That is profound. I noticed this by accident when asked about adjectives in it by a Japanese student. She translated something from Japanese like brown big cat, and I corrected her. When she asked me why, I just blue screened. Now you see, as someone who was born in England but has spent all my life in Scotland, so I tread that thin, narrow line between, what nationality am I? But the one constant is, I speak the English language natively, and I don't agree with this. It sounds a little bit weird, but yeah, it still works. It still works. Like, the brown big cat. Cool, it's a big cat that's brown. Still makes sense. This post angers me on a level that it really shouldn't. To non-Americans, every state has its own culture and microcultures within cultures, but the most important thing to understand, and I cannot stress this enough, is that Delaware is not real and we made it up. Alright, noted. It's from the competition. The guy behind the counter at the post office was just like, can I get you anything else? Stamps? Pint of blood? And the 10 seconds it took me to remember my mask has vampire teeth printed on it was the longest, most bewildering moment of my year so far. Me, bewildered and delighted. They sell blood at the post office now? Yeah, you can get most things at the post office now. It's actually really convenient. It's great. But the question is it kind of a seasonal thing because it's Halloween, or is it just like an all year round thing? Because if it's a gimmick, I mean, it's a good one, but I'd rather it be convenient all year round, you know? It's just one of those things. Like pumpkin spice lattes. Just give the people what they want. Newborn babies all have terrible eyesight so that their brains don't have to process as much information, which I think is a little bit funny. Nature was like, look, we get it. There's a lot of stuff out here, a lot of pores on your dad's face. You have no idea what a hand is. Don't worry about the pores for now. Just figure out, in general, what a hand is, and then maybe we'll pump it up to high res. I only got a decade or so of high res life before my eyes were like, actually, that's enough. Pack it in. I love the idea of just, yeah, okay, we're just gonna bump up your life subscription to tier 3. Now you can get the HD streaming to the eyes. Oh yeah, baby, look at that. And once you finally can't pay anymore in life, you know, you just go back down to the standard definition. Slowly deteriorates. I don't like the concept of just your eyesight being like a Netflix subscription for life. But that's all the time we have for today on Kalbus. If you like the video, consider dropping a like or maybe even subscribing. Or hey, maybe even sharing with a friend if you want to give them a little bit of a tumble today. Take that as you will. If you want to see some more r/Tumblr, then stick around just a couple more seconds because another one will be popping up on your screen. But on that note, I have been your host Zen, and I hope to see you in the very next Kalbus video. Have a great rest of your day.